CBS radio network. The old contract expires in just 1 hour, and apparently they're having trouble reaching agreement on a new one. A report from Rob Marr of station WWJ in Detroit.
There is the possibility of a national auto workers strike against Ford Motor Company's 107 plants at midnight. Bargainers have been hopeful since face-to-face meetings began about noon Eastern time, but now there appears to have been a hitch somewhere along the way to an easy settlement that follows the pattern set at General Motors September 14th. The word from behind the closed bargaining doors is, and I quote a union representative, "We're non-pessimistic about a strike," unquote. Apparently that means there is just one issue holding up a settlement. As late as 10:40 Eastern Time, that issue, whatever it is, was still being discussed at the subcommittee level, with full committee discussion and agreement still to come. With 1 hour to go, the union is running the risk that some or all of the Ford locals might go on strike on their own. It could take hours or even over the weekend to get all Ford plants back in operation. Rob Marr for CBS News, Detroit.
More news in a moment.
We're at your service star hardware store. We give you service and selection and the whole lot more.
Count on Service Star for money-saving specials all the time, like the McCulloch 14-inch chainsaw, just right for cutting firewood. For a limited time, it's a Service Star special for just $139.88 at participating dealers. Service Star Hardware, Lumber, and Home Centers, serving the East, South, and Midwest.
Service Star, that's for service stars.
At the store, they told me there's a powerful anti-itch drug I can buy without a doctor's prescription. Now, I use Bicozene cream as directed. No more burning, embarrassing itching. No more scratching. Bicozene actually speeds healing. Bicozene cream. What a relief.
For constipation, remember X-Lax Pills, the overnight wonder. X-Lax Pills, the overnight wonder. X-Lax Pills, for occasional use only as directed.
Pope John Paul II arrived in Chicago tonight for another enthusiastic reception on his American tour. Chris Kelly has a report.
The Pope was cheered in Chicago's cathedral and in the streets tonight, a city he called the second polar city in the world. Thousands of people gathered in the streets outside a cathedral gathering of clergy, waving banners, imploring the pontiff to speak to them. And to their delight, he offered them a blessing and some advice.
You must go sleep. Benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen. Go sleep.
But for this weary Pope, there is no sleep yet. He will meet with a group of brothers later tonight. Chris Kelly, CBS News, Chicago.
That meeting Kelly mentioned is now taking place. The Pope's activities in Chicago tonight cap another long, busy day on his U.S. tour. In Philadelphia, during a homily delivered to a congregation of priests and nuns, he defended the church policy of accepting only men as priests, noting that Christ called only men to be apostles and saying the priesthood is a matter of God's will. And then the pontiff flew to Des Moines, Iowa, to visit American farm country. He praised the blessings of farm life and said the church holds those who till the soil in high esteem. Among his scheduled activities in Chicago tomorrow, the Pope will celebrate an outdoor mass at Grant Park. In Atlanta tonight, a gunman continues to hold a 30-year-old woman hostage in an office at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Earlier in the day, the gunman burst into the office of the hotel manager. He took the manager's secretary, Donna Craig, hostage and demanded $20,000 ransom. CBS News has learned that tomorrow the Senate Intelligence Committee will make public a report on U.S. capability to monitor Soviet compliance with terms of the new SALT Treaty. The report will say there is no hard evidence that the treaty can be monitored with absolute accuracy. At an OPEC meeting in Vienna today, an oil official from Algeria recommended a series of price increases for petroleum to cover the effect of inflation. Now this.
Claire? Come on in, Mary.
Sewing again?
Yeah, a slip cover for the sofa. It's all spotted.
Oh, I wish I could put a slip cover over these age spots on my hands. Say, Claire, how come you don't have any?
I did until I used Porcelana.
You mean that fade cream I hear so much about?
That's the one.
Well, I'm going to get some.
Porcelana Medicated Fade Cream. Works on age spots, brown spots, and sun-freckled spots. Just rub it in watch those spots start to fade. Porcelana works to lighten brown patches and spots that come with age and during childbearing years, too. Actually helps bring back your natural skin tone in just 6 weeks. Porcelana is available at cosmetic counters in selected stores.
Mary!
Hi, Claire.
Hey, what's the rush?
Gotta get home to fix dinner. Oh, look at the time.
Well, I see you've been using Porcelana.
You bet. And my hands look so much better now. See ya.
Porcelana. Just rub it in. Watch brown spots start to fade. Use only as directed.
President Carter's campaign committee today filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission aimed at supporters of Senator Edward Kennedy. The Carter people claim draft Kennedy groups are illegally coordinating their efforts. The complaint seeks to halt allegedly illegal donations to independent groups promoting a Kennedy challenge to Mr. Carter. This is Doug Poling, CBS News.
Money market time deposits. Recently, they've been getting a big play in bank and savings and loan advertising, and for good reason. They're a great way to earn more money as you save more money. All you need is $10,000 or more. And maybe you've also noticed how they've all been advertised pretty much the same way. Well, that's because no matter where you go, these deposits are subject to the same regulations. So, at Manufacturers Bank, we also offer money market time deposits. But with them, we offer no service charge checking. But for anything as important as a new banking relationship, we think you should come to us because of the kind of bank we are. A bank that offers the kind of services other banks do, but beyond that is helpful, flexible, and responsive to your needs. Manufacturers, we can help you make it. With money market time deposits with no service charge checking, or whatever your banking needs are.
Manufacturers.
That's my bank.
The Banks of Manufacturers National Corporation. Members FDIC.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Once again, we are fortunate enough to bring you an extraordinary tale from the pen of H.G. Wells. This, one of his stories from the classic Time Machine. Herbert George Wells, born over 100 years ago, had a bold, creative power that not only captured the spirit of the future, but has excited and stunned the millions who have been spellbound by his vision.
Eduardo, what are you doing? Just making sure all the backpacks are secure. Go back to sleep, Carlos. I saw something flashing in your hand. What are you taking out of that bag? Quiet. We will wake them up, Eduardo. You're stealing. She'll never miss it. What is one little diamond to a woman with all that money?
Our mystery drama, Search for Eden, adapted from a story by H.G. Wells, written especially for the Mystery Theater by Gerald Keane, stars Lloyd Battista. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Hi, Pat Summerall for True Value Hardware Stores. There is really no secret to what makes True Test Weatherall acrylic latex house paint look good on your house for so long. It's the acrylic latex. Acrylic latex protects Weatherall's 35 rich Jamestown colors from fading while it lets moisture escape to resist peeling and cracking. Because True Test Weatherall from True Value Hardware Stores is an acrylic latex, you can count on a long-lasting, fresh-looking paint job. It covers most surfaces in just one coat, dries fast, and cleans up quickly in soapy water. And True Test Weatherall has earned the Good Housekeeping seal. Right now, you can get Weatherall, True Test's finest exterior paint, for just $9.97 a gallon during True Test Fall Color Fest until October the 7th, only at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers. And save gas. You won't have to drive far for your hardware and houseware needs. If you're looking for values, service, and selection, you'll find them nearby at any one of the more than 5,000 True Value Hardware Stores and home centers nationwide.
And
exciting adventure and radio entertainment is yours every Monday through Friday. Sears Radio Theater with hosts of talent.
I'm Lorne Green.
I'm Andy Griffith.
I'm Vincent Price.
I'm Cicely Tyson.
I'm Richard Whitmark.
The 5 very talented hosts who bring you a broad sweep of top-quality dramas on Sears Radio Theater over most of these CBS radio network stations. You'll hear a play in a different key every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Lorne Green hosting westerns on Monday. Andy Griffith comedies on Tuesday. Vincent Price with mysteries on Wednesday. Cicely Tyson with stories of love and hate on Thursday. And on Friday, Richard Whitmark and adventure. To enjoy this thrilling experience in radio entertainment, all you do is listen here for Sears Radio Theater, Monday through Friday, on most of these CBS radio network stations.
To begin this imaginative account by H.G. Wells, let me start by reading to you how he begins the story. 300 miles from Chimborazo, 100 miles from the snows of Cotopaxi, in the wildest wastes of Ecuador's Andes, there lies a mysterious mountain valley cut off from the world of men. But our story first unfolds in the city.
Another beer, Eduardo? I might as well. Why not? Waiter, make that 2 beers. Carlos, I must be crazy sitting here in this street cafe.
I've never accused you of being completely sane.
No, I'm not joking. Here we sit, 2 mountain climbers, on these uncomfortable little chairs at a dirty little table in a cafe in the middle of the noisiest, smelliest city in all Ecuador. Why are we here? What in the name of Saint Sebastian are we doing here?
Drinking beer.
Drinking beer. When we should be on some high mountain.
But to enjoy our profession, one needs money. And while there is beauty on a mountain path or clear water in a brook, there's no money in it.
Money. I despise it.
I've noticed that about you, Eduardo. That's why you're always at the racetrack or with the moneylenders or gambling. My old friend, I know you. You'd do anything for money.
Maybe what I hate is not having it.
All our equipment needs repair. The cleats of my boots are worn down, useless. Our rope's too heavy. We need a new lightweight kind. I'm not even mentioning a whole new set of pitons.
But we don't belong in the city. You will agree to that.
You haven't heard a word I said. This is where the money is, at sea level. This is where you find the tourists. At the Excelsior Hotel, there is a Mr. and Mrs. John Murray from San Francisco.
San Francisco, USA?
Don't interrupt. Mr. and Mrs. Murray are looking for a guide. They wish to climb the Andes. Not all the Andes, just the nearest.
And how do you know all this?
I've already talked to them. Tomorrow morning, you and I together will meet them.
Is this definite?
Who do you think is paying for these beers? Mr. and Mrs. Murray.
I tell you, gentlemen, my wife and I have traveled extensively all over the world. We've done the Matterhorn and the Jungfrau. I mean, we've been up there, haven't we, Margaret?
Oh, yeah.
So I said to her, Margaret, here we are in Ecuador. Here we are, and right here on our doorstep, so to speak, the most beautiful mountains in the entire world. That's where you gentlemen come in.
Well, so then you are not novices to mountain climbing.
You heard, Mr. Marty Carlos. Matterhorn, Jungfrau. Well, now that you put it that way, not exactly climbing, I'd say. I wouldn't say that, would you, Margaret?
No.
You went mountain climbing, but you did not climb? I didn't say that. I said we went up the Matterhorn and the Jungfrau. We went up as far as the funicular would take us. The cable car, that is. It's quite a scary climb. I mean, you have to have a feeling for heights to enjoy it. Wouldn't you say that, Margaret?
No, yes.
But this time, no little trolley car hanging in the air for us. No, sir. On our feet. So, what say, gentlemen?
Well, there are many beautiful places in the mountains, and I would suggest that the first climb be a modest one.
Modest? You mean
not too high. Carlos is right. You know, the air is very thin in the Andes, and you must acclimatize yourself to it gradually.
How do you feel about that, Margaret? No point our wearing ourselves out first time round, eh?
I have heard of a mysterious hidden valley somewhere in the Andes Mountains, which is like an Eden. Is that true?
Oh, Mrs. Murray, no one knows. There is such a legend that this Eden in the Andes Mountains does exist.
But I will say this. There is not one mountaineer the whole length of the Cordilleras who has not tried to find that valley.
Could we look for it?
Kind of a Shangri-La, is it? Well, how about that, gentlemen? How about that? Shangri-La or bust?
We could take you up into the area where it is believed this Valley of Eden exists, but the chances are we wouldn't find it.
Can we make that our first climb?
Yes, Mrs. Murray, we can undertake that climb, but it would be advisable not to be your first.
See, Carlos is right. Let us make it the second or the third or fourth climb, and you will be all of the more experienced mountaineers by then.
Well, now then, gentlemen, if you don't mind, Margaret and I are going into town to do a little shopping. We always like to look for gifts for the folks back home. How much will you fellas need to start us off the first day? I know you don't have to tell me equipment, food, whatever it takes. Well, I got my trusty little checkbook right here. Now, what would you say? 1,000 start us off?
Is that so crazy? Or dollars, Mr. Murray?
Well, I should say not. Good old American USA dollars. Yes, sir. And I'll come downstairs with you to the hotel desk to make sure they cash it.
There is nothing like being rich.
Oh, in the 10 years we've climbed together, you spent 9 of them talking about money.
I know I have. That is because I never had much. Did you notice the size of that diamond Mrs. Murray was wearing? Oh, it flashed like the lighthouse at Guayaquil.
I saw it. You never stop, do you?
You can talk about the love of mountaineering and let them believe there is an Eden somewhere which everyone has been looking for since the Incas. But I climb for money.
Eduardo, just suppose, if you and I could find that valley, farmlands, peace, like the beginning of civilization, unspoiled, what would you do?
Oh, Carlos, to tell you the truth, I don't know if at my age I could appreciate such a place.
I could give up all this so-called civilized life like that. If I were to find that Eden, I would never come back down the mountain.
You forget one thing, my boy. So you find this Eden, this garden, then you are like Adam. But what good is this Eden to you, Adam, without an Eve? Nah, come. Let us finish our drinks and go to the stores and buy the best of climbing gear they have to sell.
I must say, Eduardo, I never thought we'd be caught in a blizzard sitting in a tent miles up on the side of a mountain.
How long do these blizzards keep up, Eduardo?
This one could keep going all night. But we will know better when Carlos gets back.
How can he tell traipsing around out there?
Well, why don't we ask him when he gets back there?
I would advise the both of you to climb into your sleeping bags just in case.
Just in case what?
I don't wish to alarm you, but the last time Carlos and I were caught in such a snowstorm, suddenly a great wind came up and carried our tent into the air like a great sail. So we always advise, remain in your sleeping bags.
Good thinking. You see, Margaret, you get what you pay for. You hire experts, you get expert attention. Hey, here he comes.
Oh, stay where you are. I'll tie the tent flaps fast on the inside. It's nasty out there.
Carlos, you're covered in ice. You look just like a snowman.
Wait, I'll get my hood off.
How is it, Carlos?
Oh, I think we're in for it. I made about 50 meters in both directions. We're a little protected by a snow peak above us. That ought to hold back some of the winds.
Any signs when it'll let up?
Well, there's no way of being sure, Mr. Murray. But we are perfectly safe here.
Yeah. So, this is where we spend the night, eh, Carlos?
Well, we've no choice.
If it stops by morning, can we keep on going?
I wouldn't like to promise it. I think it would be wise if we turn back. Don't you agree, Carlos?
Well, yes, I do. I'm sorry, Mrs. Murray. I know you had your heart set on finding that hidden valley. But I think it's the wrong time of year.
Well, can't have everything. You had a week of different climbs, and I, for one, am very satisfied.
I'm so disappointed. Are you sure we can't find the Eden Valley?
Mrs. Murray, I would like to find it as much as you would. It's the dream of my life. But right now, the best thing for us to do is to get inside our sleeping bags and settle down for the night. Eduardo and I will keep watch. And we'll keep this lantern lit. It's more comforting to have a light burning during a storm.
Is that you? Shh, shh. Go back to sleep, Carlos.
What are you doing?
Just making certain all the packs are secure.
I saw something flashing in your hand. What do you have there?
It is nothing, nada. Be quiet or you will wake up Mr. and Mrs. Murray.
I'm getting up.
Eduardo, let go of me. You're twisting my arm. Give me.
What's in your hand?
I will not give you.
Eduardo, you're stealing.
She will never miss it. What is one little diamond to a woman who has all that money?
What is that noise?
It is nothing. Nothing.
It is something.
An avalanche. An avalanche. I'm going outside to see which way it's headed. Eduardo, keep everyone here. It's coming from the snowpack. It's...
Tons of snow and ice roared down the mountain, miraculously missing the tent and its 3 occupants. Next morning, the sun rose on a landscape completely changed by the avalanche. Eduardo searched for hours for his partner. He found nothing. He led his party back down the mountain, then gathered together a rescue party, for Carlos has completely disappeared. I shall be back shortly with Act 2.
CBS Television presents A Slice of Life, Episode 2.
The Craig Zambini, right?
Right.
The Craig Zambini is Fui. Where was the Craig Zambini when Sandra was flying back and forth, triple flipping, looking for 2 hands?
I caught you.
Sure, by my hair. Oh, and what about my famous 4-pull flip-flop and I had to grab the bar myself?
So?
With my chin?
So my timing was off.
No, your TV was on.
All right, I was watching CBS Television because on Tuesday night is California Fever.
That's it? Goodbye.
Sandra, my pigeon.
Plucked pigeon.
Listen to me. This California Fever is all about young kids and their experiences growing up. Jimmy McNichols is the star. It's got rock, disco, California beaches, humor, and lots of bounce.
Like when Sandra fell into the net and went boom.
And then comes CBS Tuesday night movies with stars like Liza Minnelli, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds? Stop. I'm convinced I won't leave the act.
Oh, Sandra.
On one condition.
Anything.
You fly, I'll catch.
Catch Tuesday nights this fall on CBS Television. And now, the conclusion of Zambini the Great.
Sandra, you're looking good.
It's athletes versus MS. We're at Lime Rock Auto Track in Connecticut. Meet Ron Gagne.
I used to race cars, but it takes a lot of coordination and quick response. I had it until MS, multiple sclerosis, attacked my central nervous system.
With Ron Gagne, Paul Newman, actor and fellow race driver, and his racing teammate, Terry Knight.
My teammate Terry and I race against the clock, just like Ron here. We want to beat multiple sclerosis before it beats him. You see, multiple sclerosis doesn't just cripple. So we all have to find a cure before it's too late. Help us get Ron back on the road to good health. Send a check to the MS Society. When you help, we all win. This message has been brought to you by the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, 205 East 42nd Street, New York City, 10017.
To paint the scene for us, let's turn again to the author of this tale, Mr. H.G. Wells, who tells us that the mountaineer fell 1,000 feet and came down in the midst of a cloud of snow upon a deep snow slope. Down this he was whirled, stunned, and insensible, but without a bone broken in his body, and then at last lay still, buried amidst the white masses of snow that had saved him.
I heard an animal fall over here.
No, Doctor. It was over here. Put your hand down and touch the big hole in the snow.
Yes, Miguel, you are right. Perhaps it is good for eating.
Whatever animal it is will have broken its neck, so we'll have no fear of it. Reach down with me into the snow. Hey, hello. What is it?
Listen. This animal speaks without tongue.
Oh, where am I? Am I dreaming? Hello up there. Can you pull me up?
A mile from the snow. Miguel, it will reach far down. We can both lift him. You hold him by one arm. I'll hold him by the other. Ready?
I have him ready to lift. Where am I? Who are you?
Oh, he's a poor creature, this man of the snow. He knows nothing.
It's a miracle. Nothing broken. I can't stand.
He speaks like a man.
But you don't have to help me. I can stand alone.
Touch his face.
What are you doing?
Feel the coarseness of his hair.
Yes, coarse like a llama's hair.
Come along with us, man, from the snow. We will hold you and guide you.
A man.
Oh, you are walking well. That's it. That's it.
I don't know why you don't let me walk by myself.
I am a doctor. I decide. You are a perfect snowman, and you will fall.
We will take care of you. You've fallen into our world. He must have come from the roof. Well, I've come from over the mountains, from way up there on the other side, halfway up to the sun.
Way up where? There is mist, and above that, the roof.
I assure you, you don't have to drag me along like this.
Oh, he is a stubborn one. I have a good mind to let him find his own way.
Oh, no, Doctor. The elder says we must be kind to the imperfect ones. What are you talking about, imperfect? If I wasn't in such good physical shape, I'd be dead now in that avalanche. I see where we're going. The snow line ends, and there's a path through green fields. Yes, I can see.
See? What is see?
Imagine. Way up there it is winter. Down here it is summer. Oh, very strange.
He talks much, doesn't he? But his words are elusive. No question. We must take him directly to Juan, the elder.
Who is that?
Juan? The wise man of our village. There you are, you stumbled. If I hadn't caught you, you would have fallen again.
Well, I'm a little shaky, that's all. I've been caught in an avalanche, fallen thousands of feet. Naturally, on an unfamiliar path, I'm not very steady, but I can see where I'm going.
You are doing very well. I think we needn't hold him by the arms. We can lead him by the hands.
Oh, I beg your pardon, gentlemen. Now that I look at you closely, I understand. You are both blind, aren't you?
Blind? What is blind?
Oh, we've walked a long ways. It's beautiful, and your little village is most quaint. But I don't understand why the houses have only doors and no windows. Do you know what he's talking about, Doctor?
It does not matter. One can't pay attention to every aberration of the mind.
Well, why are we standing in front of this big cave at the end of your big street?
Go in, Snowman. You first. In there is Juan, the elder.
Why, it's so dark in here. I can't see a thing. Oh, help, I'm falling. Who is it? Who fell on me? What are you doing? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It's pitch black in this cave, and I can't see a thing. I'm sorry I fell over you. Doctor? Miguel? Who is this?
A poor unfortunate we found in the snow. He's full of contradictions. He says he can see, or now he says he cannot see.
Sit up, you. I'd be glad to. I don't understand why you're here in the dark. What means dark? Of course, so stupid of me. I beg your pardon. You, Juan the Elder, you are also blind. I am so sorry.
You see what craziness he talks, Juan?
Leave us, Doctor. And thank you for bringing him to me. I wish to talk with this man. You say your name is Carlos. Well, yes, I'm a mountaineer. Last night, or it may have been the night before, I was caught in an avalanche. I was carried miles and miles and then dropped in a snowbank not far from here. So by the grace of God, I am alive. May I call you Juan? By all means, Carlos. I cannot see your face in the dark, but your voice is warm and comforting. It is my voice, sounds to our ears, touch to our fingertips, that we know one another. So you cannot see either, Juan. You are also blind. Try to explain to me what is this see. There is no one in this valley who would understand you. Sound and touch, yes, and smell and taste, yes, that we know. It is all there is between men. We love, bring children into the world, farm the fields, harvest the crops. We lack nothing. Your whole village uses only their fingertips and their voices to know one another? Young man, there is no other way. Ah, so you are all blind. Give me your hand. I will guide it to the edge of a post of wood that has always been in the center of this cave. Can you feel it? Yes, I can. Now, as you move your hand, count the cuts in the wood. Go on. 2, 4, 5, 7. Go on. 12, 13, 14. 14 generations have left their mark there. 14 generations have kept together, farming, weaving, building, all by sound and by touch. There is nothing else. Good Lord. This is the country of the blind. Oh, Carlos, I am asking too much of you. You have fallen from great height, and you said your brain is, of course, somewhat muddled. One can expect that. Do not draw away. I put my hands to your face. This is your nose, yes? We have noses too. But here I feel strange, feather-like things on either side of your nose. Those are eyelids. A little hairs on them to keep the dust away from... Oh, it's no use. I can feel the little hairs. They move so fast, these eyelids. And there is a lump under each one. Those lumps are my eyes. Eyes. Oh, they are what I see with. We will be kind to you, Carlos. We are good people. We shall make space for you to live and give you food. And perhaps you will work in the fields with everyone else. Living there in that dark cave? Oh, no. This is the village meeting place. My daughter, Eva, will show you 2 quarters of your room. Eva, will you come out, please?
Are you always this kind to strangers?
There have never been strangers. You are the first visitor in 14 generations. But because a man comes to us from the snow, a man who's not whole, who has deformities of the face, or talks in meaningless gibberish, we will not send him away. You...
Newsbreak 95 at 11:34. Good evening, I'm Ernie Willis. We have, to interrupt our Mystery Theater, we have some late-breaking developments with the Automotive Talks. And on our live line, we have Rob Marr.
Ernie, we have a settlement at Ford Motor Company. It certainly went down to the wire just 30 minutes from the national strike deadline. The UAW reached agreement on a 3-year contract with Ford. The union is now frantically calling locals at 107 Ford plants across the country, hoping to avert any earlier inadvertent walkouts, since any strike is now illegal. The announcement came in a terse written statement from UAW President Douglas Frazier, saying full details of the tentative agreement will be given Tuesday when rank-and-file representatives meet in Detroit. It is known the agreement follows the pact set at General Motors on September 14th. There are some differences. We do not yet know what those differences are, but we do know we have a 3-year agreement settled with the United Auto Workers at Ford Motor Company. It came just 30 minutes before a national strike deadline. At Ford World Headquarters, Rob Marr, News Radio 95. Well, I've been here physically about 18 hours, Ernie. I really can't keep track of the time at this point, but they started early this morning. The situation is that something got in the way. We believe it's on overtime and possibly paid personal holidays. We do not know. A news conference underway right now with UAW President Douglas Frazier. We will have more details as soon as we can get them, if we can. But we do know that we have that 3-year pact. It took them right up to the deadline. They thought they had a settlement pretty well in hand earlier today, and then it just got out of hand, but they got it back.
Thank you very much, Rob. Have a good evening. And now back to Mystery Theater.
You are welcome here. This is my daughter, Eva. Eva, this is Carlos. He came with his snowfall. An avalanche dumped him into our valley. You will make sure he has a place to sleep and food to eat.
Yes, Father. I shall.
You are Eva?
And you are Carlos.
Oh, your hair is the same color as mine.
Color? What is color?
Well, you have brown hair. So have I.
Is brown hair something special?
I knew it is, Eva.
You said that in a nice way. You must have had a nice thought with it. The sound of the voice tells the feelings in the heart. Oh, you turn here, Carlos.
But how do you know?
There is a notch in the curb which tells me. All our streets are made at right angles. But I have lived here all my life. Of course, I know my village.
It's a miracle to me how an entire village can live so harmoniously and so well without seeing.
No one here feels deprived of anything. Whatever this seeing is, it doesn't exist. This is your door. You go in here.
None of these houses, none of them have windows. Why?
Windows? What are they?
Or to look out of, to let the light in. Oh, what can I be thinking of? Of course, you would have no need for them.
But I would like to learn what windows are. I better hide it. We're going to be friends. I have brought you a bowl of llama's milk and some salted bread. Why are you out here on the steps, Carlos?
It was too dark inside the little house. Besides, I love to watch sunsets.
What is this dark that you don't like? This time of day, when the tiny animals make their music, I like it too.
You say they, Eva, but To you, what difference is there between day and night?
Oh, a great deal. Night, animals sleep, we sleep. The earth becomes cool.
You know, I'm sitting here, and I can see the golden red color of the sun going behind that mountain in the sky, going from light to deep blue to purple. Oh, and I am sad that such a beautiful girl as you has never seen it.
I wish you would stop. We have been kind and welcomed you, and your mouth is filled with untruth and lies and words that bring out the anger in me. There are no mountains. The end of the rocks where the llamas graze is the end of the world.
Oh, no.
And over all of us is a smooth roof of stone from which the dew and the snow and the rain falls.
Eva, it isn't so. There is a sky millions of miles high and clouds and stars and a moon all turning in space as we are.
No.
There is no roof. The world is a round ball spinning in a limitless void.
No, stop it. I won't hear any more. How can you lie like that? I won't listen to you anymore with your made-up words that make me so angry.
All right. I had better go to see your father again. He's a man of learning. He's my only hope. Please, Eva, lead me to him.
Eva tells me you are filling her ears with strange talk.
Unfamiliar, perhaps, but not strange. Do you remember telling me I was the only stranger who had ever come here? Now think back and tell me, did anyone ever leave this valley?
Oh, yes. Years ago, I am told, at the time of my grandfather's grandfather, men walked beyond the rocks where the llamas graze, and they must have fallen over the edge, who knows where.
Oh, they didn't die. They came to my land and spoke of this valley. They called it Eden, after a garden where man first lived.
You say the world does not end at the edge of those rocks?
More than that. I say that world where I came from is not as happy a place as you have in this valley. That's why I climbed mountains.
And you think here you have found your Eden?
Well, I'm terribly afraid that I have. And unhappy.
Why? Why unhappy?
Because it makes me realize the only way man can live without war and disorder, the only way he can exist in peace, man with man, is to be blind.
Yes, our young mountaineer is unhappy, even desperate. Alone, he returns to the house they gave him, throws himself on the bed, but cannot sleep. Somehow, he must show these people there is a value to seeing, especially Eva, the last person he wants to hurt, and the first person in his heart. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
Saturday on the CBS Sports Spectacular, see Kurt Thomas in highlights of the Pacific Invitational Gymnastics Championships as America's best take on teams from China, Japan, Canada, and more. Then from feats of strength, we go to feats of brute strength, the next challenge in the World's Strongest Men competition. Then come with us to Belmont Park for live coverage of the first meeting of Spectacular Bid and Affirmed in the Jockey Club Gold Cup. You'll say you saw it on CBS TV Sports.
I have 35 children to take care of, and I'm not even married. I'm a school teacher. So when I get home in the evening, I really need to relax and have a good cup of coffee. Maxwell House coffee. I've tried other coffees, but I've learned one lesson. Maxwell House is coffee you can count on.
Maxwell House is coffee you can count on. Good to the last drop, Maxwell House.
Here's a tip from your Better Business Bureau. You know, folks, nowadays the most popular phrase seems to be, charge it. Well, now, credit costs money.
And you usually pay more for something if you happen to buy it on time rather than pay cash for it. And so here are a few practical tips on how to use your credit card. First, don't put the card into your coat pocket after making a purchase. Be sure to take the time to replace it immediately in your wallet. Don't lend your card to acquaintances. Don't put your card in the glove compartment of your car. On the other hand, do place your card in a noticeable place in your wallet in order that you might notice it if it's missing. Treat your credit card as cash. Guard it. And finally, report to your credit card company as soon as possible if your card is missing. A tip from your Better Business Bureau.
The country of the blind, H.G. Wells calls it. These people lived a simple life, he writes. They toiled, they had food and clothing, they had days and seasons of rest, they had music and singing, and there was love among them. Then why was it, in such an ideal community, that Carlos, the young mountaineer, was so desperately unhappy?
Don't stand behind me, snowman, watching me spade the earth. Come forward.
How did you know it was me, Doctor? Your back is turned. Of course, I forgot. You don't need to see someone to know who it is.
You have been here for so many days, and you still insist on foolish talk.
You're the only one in the whole valley who laughs at me.
Quite true, snowman, because I am honest. I would rather laugh out loud than hide pity and scorn as they do. Now go away. I have a lot of spading to do.
I suppose everyone in the valley is so healthy you can afford to spend time on your farm.
Everyone works the land, whether he be doctor, butcher, shopkeeper, or even the elder.
I didn't know that.
I cannot dig properly with you hovering behind me.
I'll go.
Carlos, you have no more powers than the rest of us have. Less, you stumble to distinguish sounds. Your stars and moons and looking and seeing and all those other words you fancy. Oh yes, colors, sunlight, all lies. Now why don't you leave us alone? Go back where you came from. I have heard you with Ava. Ava is not for you.
I never said she was.
Leave her alone. She's a sweet girl, not to be contaminated. Go away. You're not wanted here. But what are you doing with my spade? Put it down.
I've had enough of your taunting, you ignorant blind man. I came here looking for peace, and it's those like you who have destroyed it. Now you're trying to destroy me. Get away from me, or I'll use this. Do you hear? I've had enough of this. Come near me, and I'll smash your skull. I must get away from him. Be by myself and think. Otherwise, I can't be responsible.
No, man! Give me back my spade!
Carlos! Carlos! Come back! I see them all. A whole village of men. Do they think I'm stupid? They're circling around me.
Snowman! Give me back my spade, Snowman!
My name is not Snowman. My name is Carlos.
Snowman, we're coming! Put down the spade, Carlos!
Juan, don't you understand? Tell them to go away and leave me alone.
Snowman, we have come to take the spade from you. You will hurt yourself. Oh, man, the crazy Snowman.
You can't see me. Any of you, you stupid blind bats. But I warn you, I am swinging this spade about my head. And if anyone comes any closer, they will be hit. Do you hear me?
You will do as we say, Snowman.
I'm going to do what I like in this valley. Do you understand? I am going to do what I like and go where I like.
You have no idea, Doctor. I don't know where he's got.
to?
Have you searched the village, the farms?
Good riddance, I say. He was a troublemaker.
We can't let him wander around alone. Suppose he comes to the end of our world, to the rocks, and falls to his death.
So?
Carlos is a human being, afflicted with these eyes, as he calls them. Not normal. He has wild thoughts, lives in imagination, in dreams perhaps, but still a human being.
There you are, Doctor. There, did you tell Juan that we found Carlos?
You found him?
Yes, both of us.
I was just about to.
Doctor, that was sinful of you to pretend you didn't know where the poor man was.
I am human too. It was my spade he took and threw in the tall grass where I can find it. My spade he tried to attack us with.
Doctor, is there not some other reason you have for hating our visitor?
I have no other reason.
You must not be jealous of the time Ava spends with him. Jealousy is not for us. We are all above that. Now, where is Carlos?
He's on the furthest farm where you'll almost find the sweetest grasses.
He must be very hungry. It has been 3 days.
He won't starve. If the llamas can eat grass, so can he. Good for the digestion.
A man, a human being, is hiding, afraid of us, afraid of himself. Water came from the roof above us twice since he ran away. He's in the fields, wet, hungry, perhaps desperate.
Perhaps he found shelter.
I hope so, Miguel. You say you found him in the furthest farm. Very well. I shall go myself.
I am sorry, Juan. I brought so much ill feeling to your village.
Good. You are wiser now. And you are sorry.
Yes, I am sorry.
And do you still think you can see?
No. No, that was folly. That word means nothing. Less than nothing.
Ah, good. I am glad you have realized that.
Juan, before you ask me any more questions, for pity's sake, give me some food or I shall die.
Father, may I speak with you?
Yes, daughter. What is it?
It is about our visitor, Carlos. He has found his place in our land.
I know. I hear good reports in the many, many months that have gone by.
You have? Since the harvest, every day, he has gone into the fields and gathered up the hay.
I'm glad to hear that. I am glad his madness has passed. He no longer talks about wild things.
I would be untruthful if I said he does not.
Oh?
But only to me. To all the others in the village. He is one of us with the same beliefs, the same truth.
But Ava, there are not two truths. I caution you, see less of Carlos. He is not yet quite well.
That is what I came to tell you, Father. He has asked me to marry him. What can I do?
Ah, my dearest daughter.
I know he has delusions, but they are getting better. Whenever he feels the approach of anyone in the village, he says everything that they think is right.
I don't know what to say. I have always believed in following one's heart.
He loves me. And Father, I love him.
Doctor, did you examine him as I asked you to?
I did, yes. He came to my house yesterday.
And what is your opinion?
I would say his case is clearer to me now.
And?
I think, very probably, he might be cured.
That is what I have always hoped.
His brain is affected.
And what affects it?
Those two lumps on his face, which he used to call eyes.
I have not heard him mention them in a long time.
No, he does not. And that is why I think there's eyes and what he calls eyelids are diseased in such a way as to affect his brain.
How extraordinary.
I have arrived at that conclusion because those eyelids, in moving as they do rapidly, cause his brain to be in a state of constant irritation and distraction.
But you say there is a cure.
Let me say, with reasonable certainty, that in order to cure him completely, all we need to do is a simple surgical operation. Namely, to remove the irritant bodies.
And then Carlos will be completely sane.
Perfectly.
Eva.
I have come out to the field to talk to you.
Did anyone see you?
No, no one.
Let's sit here. The high grass will hide us.
Carlos, dearest, I have told my father that we wish to be married.
You did? But when?
Oh, several days ago.
What did he say?
It was he who had the doctor send for you and examine you. He was still a little worried that you were not completely like the rest of us.
Would you want me to be?
I don't know, but my father would. So he had you examined and then sent for the doctor.
Oh?
He has told Father that what you call your eyes could be removed and that you would be completely sane.
Oh, remove them? Is that what you wish? To have my sight taken from me?
Our marriage would be assured, my darling. Father says so.
Take away my gift of sight.
Well, you haven't spoken of it that way in a long time.
Eva, my world is sight. I pretend it isn't so, but we both know it is.
I want to be your wife.
What of all the beautiful things I would see no more? The flowers, the far sky with its drifting down of clouds, the sunsets and the stars. And there's you, Eva. For you alone it's good to have sight. To see your sweet, serene face, your dear face, your beautiful hands folded together.
Don't say those things to me.
Instead, you offer me night and blackness. All I'm left with is to touch you, hear you, never see you again. Imprisoned under that roof of rock and stone and darkness. Would you have me do that?
I want so much to be your wife, Carlos. Oh, dear Carlos.
Oh, Lord in heaven, help me.
But dearest heart, you will not be hurt. And you will go through all this for me. You will. I swear to you, my loving Carlos. Then we shall be happy forever.
And when must this take place?
Tomorrow.
Oh, so soon?
Yes.
Tomorrow, then? I shall see no more.
I must go now and tell Father the wonderful news.
Eva.
Yes?
I wanted to look at your face once more. To remember.
Carlos bent down and picked up a flower. He didn't know its name, but he marveled at its petals and its color. Eva had almost disappeared from the fields. Holding the flower, Carlos turned away from the Valley of the Blind and started to the mountainside where the snows began. He was a mountaineer, and he would climb again and search for another Eden. I shall return shortly.
I'm Susan Anton. It's a good feeling to sleep the night away on a perfect sleeper. Pillow Soft is the ultimate in sleep. Unique extra thick cushioning for heavenly comfort on top. Ultra firm support inside. Perfect sleeper Pillow Soft. Firmness that feels good. Be a perfect sleeper. Buy a perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper. Buy a
At the store, they told me there's a powerful anti-itch drug I can buy without a doctor's prescription. Now I use Bicozine cream as directed. No more burning, embarrassing itching. No more scratching. Bicozine actually speeds healing. Bicozine cream. What a relief.
For constipation, remember X-Lax pills, the overnight wonder. X-Lax pills, the overnight wonder. X-Lax pills, for occasional use only as directed.
We're approaching midnight now at News Radio 95. These are among our top stories. The United Auto Workers Union and Ford Motor Company have reached a tentative agreement on a new contract for 197,000 Ford workers. The settlement, reached before the midnight strike deadline, duplicates a strike-free bargaining session earlier at General Motors Corporation, where a pattern-setting contract was reached. Again, there will be no strike at the Ford Motor Company. The UAW and the Ford Motor Company have reached a tentative agreement on a new contract. We'll have details on that story later on in this half hour. Also, teachers in the Lansing School District reportedly have reached a settlement there, placing the number of school districts still on strike at 6. Legislation to help the poor and elderly with their winter heating bills has cleared the Senate and has been returned to the House. The lawmakers have yet to decide how to pay for that program. Now let's take a look at our Weather Command forecast for this morning. For the pre-dawn hours, we're expecting mostly cloudy skies, chance for a brief shower, cold, low in the lower 40s, colder than that in the upper 30s in the western sections, northerly winds 10 miles an hour. At midnight, it's partly cloudy and 50 degrees.
You're listening to Detroit's News People on News Radio 95, WWJ Detroit.
CBS News. The United Auto Workers and Ford have reached a tentative agreement at the 11th hour on a new contract. This is John Bohannon reporting on the CBS radio network. Negotiators spent much of the day Thursday at the bargaining table and even had dinner.